Hello and welcome. You are tuning into a general collective live reading with me. I'm Jale. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a return customer, hello and thank you for coming back. This is going to be a general collective live reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If, for example, you don't resonate with these messages today, it could be that the next one you do. I try and get messages for absolutely everyone. And welcome for those who have just joined. If for any reason you feel like this doesn't resonate, though, we do have uploads on the channel. We are going to be uploading Libras later on, next 3 hours. Libras reading will be uploaded, and then Scorpio again up until Pisces, which will be the closure of the part 2 for July reading. So we're going to be doing a general collective live reading today. Welcome if you've just joined us. Thank you for tuning in. Let's have a look. Let's see what general collective energy. If you are watching later, may well be that you are going to want to tune in at the 5-minute mark. That's when usually we get going. Let's see what messages are going to come through here, Spirit. Okay, let's have a look. Hello, Karen. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing very well. Hello to everyone else joining us. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys have had there's like obstacles, or you felt like there was obstacles on your path, I feel like this is being cleared. This is being cleared for you. But at what expense? So maybe you're cutting some obstacles down. It's like they're showing me a forest with trees, and they're cutting down the trees, but it's like but the forest produces oxygen. Watch how you're coming to an end result with things, because the way that you're doing it, the way that you're kind of getting to that end result is very important at the moment. Don't cut corners. Welcome, guys, the rest of you. Don't know why I needed to say that, but I did. And they're just saying focus on the task at hand. Maybe that's for me. I'm saying no, it's for you guys. Maybe it doesn't resonate at the moment, but it could do. Let's have a look. What messages, please, need to come forward? Hello, Tia Nina. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And for the lurkers, hello as well to you too. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. Welcome. Okay, let's have a look. What messages? My left side is really hurting me. Are you open to receiving? Hello, Nina. My left side's really... Someone's trying to communicate with you and you're not open to receiving it. It's a receptive energy. It's the feminine side, so it's your intuition. Someone's switching off from their intuition here, because my whole of my left side, and it's around the throat chakra, you're not speaking your truth. Someone's not speaking their truth. It depends what you want me to reveal. Wow. Yeah. I'm just hearing I have to decide first. This is how I'm getting it, right? Someone is very blocked around the throat chakra. He needs to decide. Someone needs to make a decision, and they're not. But they're shutting down. Now, I'm going to be real honest with you. If you are a Libra, or this is associated with a Libra, you need to watch the reading tonight, because it feels like if I go into this anymore, I'm going to be repeating myself on what I've just done. Because I've just done a reading, and it feels very similar. So if the first part of what I've gone into connect to you, and you're a Libra, you've got Libra placements, and or this is connected to a Libra, this could be for you, but it's going to be uploaded in the next 3 hours, all right? Because I don't want to keep repeating the same, because this feels like I'm going to be repeating the same messages otherwise, all right? Wow. This is Dream a Beautiful Dream. Wow, guys. What the heck is that noise? I'm going to have a heart attack, and I'm sorry for being totally extra, but I feel like someone's just dropped a clanger, quite literally. That scared me. I'm hearing, okay, I'm trying not to be extra. I'm really trying not to be extra. But I'm hearing, and I completely forgot to mention, guys, I had another weird dream. Because I feel like this is connected to it. That's why they just reminded me. And that's why I think, again, we're getting weird noises. Get this, right? So, I had last week, I had that weird dream where I saw me connecting with me. But it was like my twin as well. We were like coming into union in the fifth dimension. It was insane. Get this. So not last night, but the night before, I woke up with a rock in my bed. And I didn't notice it, right? So get this. So I've obviously done my normal routine, started to get ready. And I'm literally, this rock has like come up. Oh, clearly it was stuck to my body. Hello, Pawan. And I've looked and I'm like, what is this? And it was I can't show you it because I'll tell you why in a minute. Yeah, Nina, I'm telling you, I've been astral traveling and I don't know what it is, but there's obviously a manifestation of something that's coming into the physical, but I'm actually bringing that back with me. So because of the energy here, it's allowing me to bring back energy, because this is what I do. I prep my room when I sleep with solfeggio music, and I have all my charged crystals underneath my pillow. I just had a salt bath, so my vibration was high. So I came back, literally this rock collapsed onto my bed, and I was just like, what on earth? So anyway, I've done my normal chores, I've done the hoovering, but I've put the rock on my laptop, literally turned my laptop on, and the whole speaker doesn't work. My laptop, I don't know if it was the electromagnetic frequency of this rock, but the laptop, you cannot play anything because it starts going weird. But I can't show you because I've got a feeling as soon as I bring this near, because I was going to actually show you, and what I might do, hello Joanna, welcome, bless you, is I might post it. See, this is the problem though. I'm a bit worried about posting it anyway because I've got Uranus conjunct my IC at the moment, and Uranus is that very lightning bolt energy, and I'm thinking if I post this, like what's going to happen? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, do I post it? Do I not post it? Because my guides say post it. So I feel like I will post it. I'm not, if I don't post it, I'm going to go, it'll be because my guides are like, don't do it. But they're saying go ahead. It's safe for you to do that. But it's weird because it's black. But when I take a picture of it, it looks green. Now, I'm not going to lie. It's not huge. It's tiny, right? But it looks like I was obviously working in my sleep. And I have brought a rock back with me. Now, I don't know. There's obviously more to it. But every time I pick this up, my guides are like, put it down. So I'm trying to tune into this. Yeah, Nina, I will post it. Yeah, hi, Joanna. So now I'm getting all dizzy. Insane. But look, this is what reminded me of that dream, a beautiful dream. But it's, look, can you see? It's like the... this is very much Schumann resonance energy here, but it's like the vibration. This is the flower of life, that's being imprinted on the world. We're shifting. Now, I'm not going to lie, that gold energy that's around the earth, this is also the energy I saw in my dream. The exact same energy. So I feel like we're in a transition point. My guides are saying it's extraordinarily important. Someone from New York here. To keep your vibration high at this point, guys. I'm just hearing Dream a Little Dream with Me. You know that song? It's like a Dream a Little Dream with Me. It's like a 30s, I don't know what era this is, but this is we're talking Humphrey Bogart kind of era here. And I don't know why my accent's changing, but I'm clearly channeling someone that's got an accent. Are you from New York, Joanne? I didn't know that. How did I not know that? I've talked to you. How long have I talked to you now? 6-7 months have we? That's interesting. Wait there. I'm getting suckered into this stream of energy here. Wow. I can't make out the song. It's to do with a message for someone here. And I don't know why I want to keep saying days gone by, and I get a gramophone over and over again. It's like someone's playing a gramophone here. There's a woman in the kitchen playing. She's washing up, and there's a man that's listening to a gramophone in another room. I'm trying to hear the song. I can hear it, but I'm trying to make out the lyrics. Da, 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 da. No, I can't hear the words. This is two people. Hello, sweet roses. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a general collective live reading if you just tuned in. So we're channeling for as many people as we can. Thank you so much. Bless your heart, sweet roses. That's very much appreciated. Thank you for your likes, guys. I appreciate you. The collective reading, Pawan, so I'm hoping there'll be in there for everyone. This is a disconnection. If you are waiting to see someone, reconcile with someone, if you miss someone, this is a connection, but I'm so confused by this chat. How it works here. Okay, so how it works is this is a general collective reading. So I'm reading for everyone. Okay. This is two people that are disconnected. Now, is this you and someone in spirit? Yes, could be. Is it you and your loved one that you're waiting to reconcile with? Yeah, it could be. Is it you and you're not physically near someone that's a family member or a friend? It could be. But this is someone promising a brighter future. This is someone who's coming to tell you now. I'm going to say this. It could even be a loved one that you lost that's in spirit that is possibly even your soulmate that's coming here to tell you that there's a future here that's being offered to you that's not only highly expansive, but there's a lot of upgrades coming that mean gifts. All right. Hello, Stacey. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. The new. This is them bringing the new. This is your spirit team. I feel like crying. Your spirit family who are backing you. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you, if you feel alone, if you feel like you don't have support, if you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, if you feel like you have got no one to connect to, these guys are on this, right? And what I mean by that is they're here to show you that there is more to life. They are trying to lead you into a path that is the most highly beneficial for you, okay? These guys are the people that have your back. I'm hearing rescue. Now, you could have sat there, I don't know when it was, 5 days ago, 5 years ago, 3 minutes ago, 3 seconds ago. Oh, bless you, Nina. Bless you, Nina. Yeah. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. You've got some serious support here. But this is someone who sat, I feel like, maybe on your bed and gone, can I have some help, please? Because I don't know what to do. They're here to say, we are going to help you. We are helping you. All right. Happy birthday for yesterday, Pawam. Don't give up. Don't give up. This is the message. You can't give up. Now, you might not want to sit in the comments and go, yeah, that's me, because that's a very, very personal information. But I'm here to tell you, because I feel like someone's crying at the moment. You're built stronger than this. You can do this. You've got to keep going with this. I'll be really honest with you. You have no idea what they're bringing in for you. You have absolutely no idea. There is some huge blessing that they're trying to bring into your path, but they're just rescheduling everything. They're moving things around. Yeah, you have to keep going, because I'll tell you why. This is temporary. This energy you're in is temporary. You are going to do this. only are you going to do it, you're going to do so much better than you think. Because I feel like what's going on here is you're sat there going, I don't know what else is for me. Is this got to be a joke? I don't know what else they're going to give me. Like, what else do I have to deal with? Keep going. Keep going. And it's not because I'm telling you, and it's not because they're telling you. It's because deep down, you know in your heart, this is just, you're trying to rebuild, and it's like you're recalibrating to build up that strength again. Now you're a phoenix. And what that means is everything that wasn't serving you is being removed for a reason, because there's the good stuff's coming in. Now, it's not going to feel like that at the moment because you're in the middle of that energy, and it's very difficult to see through that illusionary, and especially when you're healing and you're mourning. Bless you. But you have absolutely no idea. This energy that they're bringing in is a whole new world. That's the message. All right. And that's the illustration to go with it. Dream a beautiful dream. So what that means is, yes, you could be feeling a little bit upset. Yes, you could be mourning. Yes, you could be sat there going, what on earth is this soul contract that I've got myself into? Why? Why did I do this to myself? Why am I having to deal with this? I don't understand what I need to do. In time, you are going to, okay? And if that means a minute, a year, a day, it's all in divine timing, because it's meant to happen that way. But you need to mourn this. There's no point trying to force yourself through something. That's not how we heal. That's not how we heal. You've got everything you need. If you feel like you don't have that at the moment, you are being equipped to have it. That is why you're going through this. You take your time, you take it a day at a time, you take it a second at a time, you take it a minute at a time. Depending on exactly what you're going through, you give yourself the tempo that is best needed for you, to yourself and your feelings at this present moment in time. There's no rushing this, okay? So you're in exactly the right spot at the right time. Because this deck, I'm not going to lie, has been calling me since last night. You are in the exact place at the exact right time, because this is a metamorphosis you're undergoing, and this is a whole new world that's being brought in. All right. But you just need to go from point A to B, which is this is the energy you're in now, which is this morning. Because we're going, I'll be honest with you. This is why they had me in a bed for 3 years. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be upset for 3 years, but that was part of my journey. All right. Because there's no point me doing this, but we are mourning an old life here. We are all mourning an old life, because this is a shift that we're all undertaking here, and it's a collective shift, which is why I'm here. They put me through this it ended a year ago in August, ready for you to help best I can. All right. And then when you guys are ready, you'll be going on to do your path, your soul mission. But in the now, there's no point rushing this and forcing yourself into a situation that you're not ready to deal with. You just take it a second, a minute, a moment at a time. That's it. That's all you need to know at the moment. I'll be honest with you. Especially for those that are, I'm just getting a lot of energy around my head. There's a lot of energy, thoughts going in and out, and you're getting frustrated and not being able to understand the thoughts and trying to hold on to a thought. Let it go. You're not meant to. Forcing this energy is not going to help. Hi, Gigi. Bless your heart. Welcome. It's not conducive to healing. I'll be honest with you. For 3 years, I got so frustrated with myself. I can laugh about it now. And I was like, this is not you, Jale. Why are you doing this to yourself? I was sat there arguing with myself. It's ridiculous. My guys were sat there like, have you finished yet? If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. Because it means that there's an awareness that you're building on top of, okay? Now, whenever you're grieving anything, there's a process to it, and there's a cycle to all things. One day you might think, yes, that's it, I'm getting somewhere. And the next minute you're like, where's this? The next day you're back. It's because they're trying to do it properly. Do you remember the analogy I've used about building on a house foundations, right? If you're building a hotel with 17 stories, the foundation... Oh, did you hear that? I'm just hearing collapse of illusion. This is a collapse of the matrix. But that freaking scared the life out of me. Hello, Jen. Welcome. Bless you. We need to build strong, and by doing it, we're building clever, which means we have to take our time with these things. All right. Take your time with it. There's no rush. Now you could be fit, because again, this is the other thing they're saying. It was someone dropping like a drain. Don't worry. Although I'll be really honest with you, there was a report of someone with a gun in the park around the corner of here last night, and I was like, "What on earth? What's next?" But no, it wasn't a gun. I can assure you. Unfortunately, I know what a gun sounds like. It's not a gun. We'll go into that another time. But when you're going through, it's like you're purging a 3-dimensional energy, which means you're going to be feeling like time is possibly speeding up. But there's also a mourning of that. You may be feeling like time's running out. You may be feeling like, oh, I've got to do this now. Why can I not do this now? Why can't I do this? It's because you're transitioning through a matrix. All the old programming, your parents, all the kind of old ways that your parents taught you, your upbringing, your childhood, all of the things you were taught that don't serve, you're shedding. And all the things that you needed to remember, you're remembering. The matrix, this is a cleansing of a matrix. All right. The old is making way for the new. This is what we need to be aware of. I'm just listing the guides. Bottom of the deck, legacy of light. You are the torch bearers of your ancestors, and this is what you're here to do. This is your ancestors. Passing down the baton. This is the legacy of light. And by being a pure channel of light, an anchor of light on the planet, you have to also remove the other imbalances in order to really shift and anchor more light. Okay, so the sickness feeling is, I mean, look, I'll be really honest with you. Yes, it could be ascension flu. Yes. The sickness, the throat chakra upgrades, it's all one and the same thing. Now, again, if you are a medical issue, then that obviously you would possibly be needing to speak to a doctor about that. But I'll be really honest with you. It sounds like ascension flu. However, if you have a genuine health concern, medical assistance, I'm seeing kidneys cleansing. Make sure you're drinking water here. Lots of water. I'm just seeing lots and lots of water over and over and over and over again. Can you see the energy here? It's the same energy. This is what it's like, a transference of energy. So all of the support that your ancestors are giving you, you're downloading it, but you're also shedding the information from ancestors and from past lives that may have restricted you, which is why, again, like I said, now you could also have shamanic influences as well. Maybe you are a shaman or a shaman in training. I know a lot of shamans don't refer them shamans, but you could also have ancestral energies, patterns, latent abilities that you are downloading, but your body needs to be ready for the downloads to be received, which is why you're purging quite physically, literally. So your physical layers are purging, which means we have to be on it with the cleansing. We really have to be on it with the cleansing, all right? Now, I spoke to Nina about this yesterday, but if you aren't able to take salt baths, put your feet in a salt bowl and put some Himalayan pink salt in it just to kind of recalibrate the aura. We need to be cleansing the aura a lot here. All right? And when you go to sleep, make sure you're putting a salt circle around you. Make sure you're putting a salt circle around you. We need cleansing. This is the cleansing process that we're going through here. in an emotional sense, a physical sense, a spiritual sense. You know, there's multifaceted energies here that are, there you go, Nina. So you're receiving information that is going to help you. Your throat chakra is undergoing a huge upgrade, big time. Again, if the throat chakra is it usually, I felt it last night. Usually I don't really feel that, but I did actually feel that last night. It feels like a contracting. Keep going with water. If you are craving water, now obviously we don't want to over drink where we're getting to the point where we're making ourselves ill. But if your body's telling you, like, I'll be honest with you, I've had spinach every day for the last 3 days without fail. And because this is the thing, my guides are on it, and I'm not going to start messing around with that, because this is the thing, my body is not, I know this sounds awful, but my body is a tool for this work. Yeah, like swallowing socks. Yeah, Nina. My body's a tool, so I've got to be very careful what I'm doing with my body, which is why I gave up smoking. I gave up meat, you know, because obviously, I mean, first of all, it makes me feel ill thinking about it, but that wasn't the main reason I did it. But again, we have to, again, based on, and you guys, your abilities, what you're nurturing, why you're shedding and purging all this energy is because there's something new coming in. This is what's being brought in, really, for you guys to be ready. They're saying have faith in the process, and they are here to back you. Even if you feel like, because I'll be really honest with you, every time you ask them, can you help me? I'll be really honest with you. I did that a lot in my 3 years, and they turned up one time and said, we're here to collect you. And I went, I'm not ready yet. And they said, well, you kept asking for our help. What did you expect? And I was like, okay, I understand you. Unfortunately, I understand you. They're saying, this was your lesson, Jale. This was part of your journey, Jale. Now, I'm going to be real with you. That was not the best thing to hear at the time, because I was not in the best of spirits and I had absolutely no one to talk to. However, they were keeping it real with me, and they did help. They said, okay, we're going to help you. Because they basically said, look, you got to, this is part of your journey, Jale. How can you explain it if you haven't been through it? And I'm like, okay, I get it, you know? So just be as open-minded as you can be. Yeah. If you feel like that's what you're drawn to eat and drink, you keep going. Oh, look at the card underneath this. It says, defend to the end the worthwhile. Are you feeling like you're walking alone or walking a solitary path, and you feel like maybe people don't understand you and you don't know why you're here? They do. Look at that owl. I'm hearing the owl of discernment. You've got a very specific path that you're walking that maybe you don't know about just yet, but this is what it's building into. They know, but you're being built. You're a warrior. These are I'm channeling for spiritual warriors, because this energy here is not some, you know, they're a bit annoyed with me and they're going to put me through some rubbish. This is, you guys are getting your shoulder stripes. You're earning your keep, so to speak, and they're building you up into what you're coming here to do, so that you are most equipped. Which is why you're unfortunately having this. I mean, yeah, it's not nice when you're going through that energy, but stay tuned. Best is yet to come. Right, they want me to keep going with this deck. There's more messages in here. You're warriors, yeah. Okay, what else needs to come out? Because I've been staring at this deck for the last 24 hours, knowing. Right, what else needs to come out here? So again, even if when you get called, when you ask for help, you know it comes to me, right? just know that it comes to me, because I hear it. Trust me, I hear it. That's why they put me through it, because right. Wow. This is new birth, guarded vigilantly. Can you see you've got that butterfly? Now, this is a wounded, very much healing energy of mourning an old life here. This is someone in grief. They're obviously reaching over to their right shoulder, the masculine side. They want strength. This is someone asking for strength. But look, this is you. This is the butterfly of transformation. This is metamorphosis. You guys are evolving. I've got to say this to someone because I feel like they need to hear it. I'm very proud of you. If you've got a father that's upstairs, they're very proud of what you are or who you are. This is a father energy coming through. Grandfather and father I've got. It's an honor. They're saying it's an honor. This is a grandfather saying it's an honor to be your grandfather. Oh, goodness, I'm going to start crying now. I know, Lisa, I know. Can you see this growth? You may not see it. You may not see it, but it's there. It's a color. It's a new energy. I'm just hearing, get this. I feel like I'm going to cry. Little does she know. Little does she know. We are all with you. Is that the 24th of your birthday as well, Lisa? Wow. No wonder they drew me to that area. Do you know what green is as well? This is heart chakra awakening. You've got an upgrade coming around your heart chakra as well. Again, could be maybe you've quit smoking recently or at some point and it's clearing you out around here, but your heart chakra is... I'm getting a diamond. They're shaping you. You know the diamonds in the rough? What they do is the diamond is a very, very... it's cut, isn't it, in a very particular way. But this is a very beautiful, precious jewel. You are the precious jewel that is being molded, shaped, ready. Wow, Lisa. Well done. Well, caffeine as well, girl. Good for you, man. That's not easy. Caffeine. I'm still on the caffeine. I'm not gonna lie. That's really good. Well done. Oh my goodness, Stacey, did you quit? Well done. Well done, guys. This is all coming into play here. Well, to keep going. You've got to keep going with it. You'll do fine. Can you see as well? Look at around her neck. Look at the precious metals around her neck. 3 of them. You've got 3 allies upstairs. And I'm seeing a triangle. Well done, Jen. I'm seeing a triangle here. This is the Holy Trinity, mind, body, soul. There is a multifaceted energy upgrade that you're going through. So it might not just be physical. It could be emotional and spiritual. So pay attention to the symptoms, but this is a huge upgrade. And then we've got collaborative dreaming here. Yeah, well done. That's brilliant, Jen. Can you see? Look at that. They want what you want. They want what you want. So there's a collective energy here that is manifesting and shifting everything. I've got to find that world card again. They're telling me to find... They're like, find the world card. Okay, guys, I'm ready. I'm ready. What you want is what they want. Because I'll tell you why. These goals that you're working towards, it builds into a larger goal. And that goal collectively joins with other people's larger goals. All right. Which then makes up this change. Now, Lisa, if you have a tattoo of this world, my ex had that tattoo. I'm not going to lie. And I also had a dream about this. This is okay, let me put it this way. Yes way. Yes way. He had it on his back in between his shoulder blades. Yeah. This is the tattoo he had. So if you maybe I'll hook you guys up. No, trust me, you're not going to want to be near that. No offense to the guy, but it's just not. I just don't. I think you're a bit more evolved, I would say. Yeah, I think you're a lot more evolved. He's, bless him, he's very three-dimensional. Bless his heart. I wish him all the luck. This is a shift. This is a catalyst energy. All right. This is catalyst energy. Now, the alignment that you guys are going through, where you're being guided to shift and purge all these energies, to bring in these gifts, which I've been going on about for ages. Keep going, leave the old, bring in the new, leave the old. Because this is guys, we're cooking with gas. Now I'm getting all excited because I'll give you an example. Lisa, the new vibration you're building up to and you are on is bringing in everything, because you're on alignment, you're a match. If you were bringing that in previously, there'd be discord, there'd be resistance, it wouldn't quite fit, but it's smoothing the path. Now, at the beginning, if you've just joined me, I said about a forest, right, that's been cleared. There's a forest that's been cleared the way, and Spirit said, but you don't cut down the trees for no reason, because our trees are our lifeline. It's our oxygen, isn't it? It makes us breathe. Okay. They're saying there's a reason for this clearing. There's a reason. So even if it looks like, oh my goodness, it's brutal, they're cutting down the trees. And obviously, I'm not suggesting people cut down trees. I'm giving it as an analogy. But this is bringing into something that is needed for you on an individual level, for the world on an individual level. Because I'm going to tell you why. In the next couple of months, Saturn is about to go direct in September. And then in October, Pluto's going to go direct. And then we've got Jupiter, all right? So slowly, things are moving, which means we are still, between now and September, I feel, is this purging energy. Now, can I sit here and go, oh, yeah, after September, that's all going to go? I can't sit and I'd love to be able to promise that. But it feels like possibly, we need to be a bit realistic with it. So just be aware that there's a time for everything. This is divine timing. It's building you into a life that you are here to enjoy, all right? Collaborative dreaming, collaborative efforts, collective. Can you see you've got all these energies? You've got two people there, two people there. There's a parallel energy that's being built into. You're merging timelines here. You're merging energies. This energy here, you're merging ancestral patterns. You're merging generational karma. You're merging from the land. You're merging from your soul path, your soul contract. You're merging. Your energies are intertwining. Your DNA is upgrading. Of course, you're going to see at some point some, reflection of, oh my goodness, this is a lot to go through. And you're probably going to, and I'll be honest with you, if you weren't purging that in an emotional manner, I'd be sat there thinking, well, what's going on? Because there's a lot going on. Don't underestimate the process. Now, is it automatic? A lot of it is going to be automatic, all right? But a lot of it is you recognizing the signs, and you're doing that. You are doing that, okay? Make sure you're holding that vibration high with what your intentions are. Collaborative dreaming, okay? They just keep saying the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. If you've got through your life and you thought, is this it? Why am I still, this isn't clearing. Why? The best is yet to come. You've got to keep. Now, this is not about wishing your life away and running to that point, because that's not going to work either. You've got to feel it to heal it. all right? But you just got to do the best you can. If it's getting too painful, give yourself a little break and then go back to it, because it's going to be really important to do. That includes me. I'm not sort of, you know, just because I've done it 3 years ago means I don't have anything to do. Of course not. I'm also you guys, you know. It's 100% worth it. Now, I'm not going to lie. How many of you here have sat when you're seeing someone that's maybe a little bit unaware, a little bit disconnected, and you think, is this a spirit? How are you allowing this? Think of all the times when the guy's cut in front of you when you've been driving, or the person that didn't let you go ahead with one item at the checkout, or the neighbours that keep you up all night, that, you know what I mean? And you're just sat there going, for goodness sake, spirit, is this a joke? Like, how, the lack of awareness. Now, if you build in the whole world asking when that's going to be looked at, when is that going to happen? When is that going to be looked at? Why are they allowed to be nasty? Why? Collaborative dreaming, manifestation, the building into the new world, a whole new world, the whole new world. All right. Right, let's see what other messages are here. Thank you for your likes, guys. I appreciate you. Do not underestimate your strength either. Never, ever, ever underestimate. And this is the thing. The moment someone discounts your strength is the moment then it'll be you flying like a butterfly. I'm telling you now, never underestimate yourselves. Never, ever, ever underestimate yourselves. So they're confirming the spirals of manifestation here. So can you see? Now, this is very strong Leo energy. This feels very much like the central sun. Breaking into the Aladdin song, yeah. So can you see the sun? This is, again, masculine energy, all right? Male ancestors. Upgrades. Helping you bring your realizations, your dreams into fruition. Masculine energy. The ego. Dropping the ego, coming into heart alignment. Shedding the ego, purging the ego. And we've got the shock of the new here. So you're going to manifest this, and you've got this lady with the throat chakra upgrade and the heart chakra upgrade. There's also an energy between the throat and the heart. There's also purging. Don't forget, they all interlink. You don't just have, I'll be honest with you, the chakra system is insane how it connects. Sometimes the throat goes directly to the root, and sometimes the root goes directly to the third eye, but there's different channels. So if you remember, you've got more than just 7 chakras, because you've also got the Earth Star chakra below your feet, and you've got the chakras above your head. The Earth Star chakra is what's purging at the moment. That's your ancestral patterns. Okay, now if you ever want to test this out, and you know how to do energy work, purge your Earth Star chakra and then see what happens. Because I'll tell you what, you'll be on a magic carpet flying around. If you want more Aladdin references, I'll bring you more Aladdin references. It's like rocket fuel. If you ever want to know how to really cleanse that area and upgrade, work on your Earth Star chakra, because it's like a freaking rocket going up. Can you see the sunflowers here as well? Remember, we were channeling about how the sunflowers turn to the direction of where the energy is needed the most. This is what's happening. You're being guided to have the healing and the purging here is actually very, very divinely orchestrated. In fact, you can see the music here. The music correlates to a numerical pattern. Numbers are the only thing in the universe that you cannot logically explain. This is the music of the universe. This is the rhythm of the universe that you're aligning with. And when you align to that specific vibration, anything is possible. Anything is possible. All right. Now look at her face. This is someone who is like, bring it. This is a knowing. This is an inner knowing, an understanding. Because look at the energy she's receiving, because she's prepared herself. Her vessel is in alignment. Mind, body, spirit. Look at the pyramids in Egypt, same energy. Metatron's cube, same energy. It's receiving that galactic energy, that universal grid. It's receiving the upgrade. So your high chakras are being worked on. Trust me on that. With the rock in my bed, they don't do this. They're trying to show you guys, like, and underneath that, Pandora's gift. Now this is the mask that she's taking off. The mask is showing the true you. If you're maybe you're leading a double life, maybe you've got your spiritual friends and you've got your unawakened friends, or you've got your spiritual friends, you've got your muggle friends, or I don't know, however you want to take it. This is you removing your mask and being yourself, free to be yourself. This is, now someone here has had a past life, could be more than one of you, where you weren't accepted for your gifts and you've held yourself back. You were a witch. Now you may sit there and go, oh, I hate that word. I hate that word, because you were punished for it. Jen, it never ends, mate. It never ends. 12 years and counting, my girl, you know? 12 years and counting. It just means that you're needed here. That's how I read it. So this is about acceptance of gifts and acknowledgement of ability. But you have to be in your authentic truth to receive that. So if you're in, like, 1 minute you're with your girlfriends and you're watching your TV, you have to acknowledge, you have to embrace. Now, again, it's not easy. And I'll be real honest with you. That's not easy to do, especially if you've got family that really are not a fan. But you must try and start baby steps with the openness of you and who you are. Because when you're honoring all of you, what you're saying to the universe is that I embrace myself, I embrace who I am, what I'm here to do, then they can give you what is yours. You're accepting all of you, and so then you're open to what is being given. Now, this is not to say if you've got people around you that are sus, obviously then use discernment, but I'm talking about people that are hiding their ability because they think people aren't going to understand it, or they're worried of the judgment. And I agree with you, it's not easy. But you know what? I'll be honest with you, my family, I've got muggle family especially on my mum's side. My dad's side's more open. My mum's side is like very old school, like very kind of, not all of them, but some of them are into the royal family. And I'm like, are you sure we're related? You know what I mean? Because one of them is I've got 2 police officers in my family as well that are very much, Queen and country and all that, I know it sounds ludicrous, but they are. We do have a lot of different people in my mum's side of the family. So I don't care. I've even had them, if you look on my Facebook, some of you probably won't see that, but they've even called me out on my Facebook, and I just keep going with it. I'm like, oh, well, deal with it, It's not easy. It's not easy, but this is an acceptance of you. Now, it doesn't have to be that you're psychically gifted and that, you're hiding it. Maybe it's just that people are also psychically gifted and that, maybe they're not ready to hear it. But just make sure you're in your authentic truth as best you can. I'm not talking about running before you can walk and suddenly out you come and you're this tarot reader and you're going to read for everyone, like, let's go. I'm talking, like, for example, if you're in family discussions and people are asking your opinion, to be very, maybe just start testing the water a little bit about your opinions on things. Oh, my sister hates it. I've scared the life out of my sister since. My sister hates it, but this is the thing. My sister's very gifted. She blocks it. you've got to remember, if people are doing that, 9 times out of 10, if they're very, like, I'll give you an example. My mum as well absolutely hates it. My mum's very gifted. My mum's a Cancer sun and a Scorpio moon. She's very, very gifted, but she's a muggle, right? And so it scares her. And I even said to her, I said, Mum, when you were this age, this happened to you. She even says, no, it didn't. And I'm like, you were in this room and this happened. In fact, it was this month and this, and she's like, no, she's blocked it out. So you got to remember, are they doing it because they genuinely don't realize it because they've shut down? Because you got to remember, sometimes you've got to have an open heart to really, you know, when you're opening your heart up like that, you have to be kind of brave, because it's not, this path is not easy. Yeah, my sister does the same thing. In fact, sometimes I have to fly with my sister, and sometimes my sister does the same thing. But this is about accepting you. When you accept you, you will also attract people that accept themselves, because you're mirroring. Now, if you're around people and they're not accepting themselves or you, are you accepting you? Because this is another thing. I'm just hearing, I don't like where it's going. I don't like where it's going. Now, I'm going to be real. If you are sitting here going, my ability is that strong, I don't know, I don't like where it's going, you got to be careful what you're attracting with that energy. Because if you're sat sort of saying, oh, you know, I'm scared of this, you attract your vibration. Are you someone that previously was very gifted in past lives, that the lesson in this lifetime is to embrace it? Because in the past life, you could have had maybe some bad news because of it, or maybe your life was harder because of it. Because this could well be that your lesson, part of your lesson, is to embrace that part of you, because it's part of your path. You could have incarnated here as your soul contract, that you were going to embrace it no matter the odds. That could be an example of someone. Now, if you're fearing this, we need to reshift how you're viewing it, because that vibration is going to attract. We don't want to attract in a fear vibration. That's not going to help you. It's not going to help, all right? So take it slow. Take it slow with it. Start building up your confidence. Get into situations that you know are you're protected and supported, but definitely don't do it if you're fearful, because again, like attracts like, you know. If you're fearing something, you're going to attract it. Don't get into that energy. Now, again, best recommended is use a part of your toolkit. So, for example, you might be a better channel than you are a tarot reader. So practice channeling. Ask for people to come forward that you trust, that you know are going to be supportive, and say, look, let me practice on you a little bit, you know. But stay in your comfort zone and then start building your confidence up, because this energy here is conducive for you to be in your power in that area. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I did the opposite when my granddad drew his last breath. And I was like, give me everything you've got. I want to know where he is. I was like Karen. I was like, where is he? Why did he go? Who said? Who decided? Like, I was an idiot, not going to lie. Who said that this man can leave the planet? Like, talk about selfish. This poor guy, my granddad was 93. And I'm the idiot that sat there, like, demanding spirit. That was 12 years ago. How can you, the path, thank God, the evolution, But, I was like, when, why? And they said, well, here you go, have some mediumship ability, and then you're going to know everything. Okay, Jen, whatever you do, if you're asking to leave, I'll be really honest with you. If it's been a bit of a scummy path, bit of a hardcore path, keep going, because the same happened with me. And the reason being that now I'm a lot more in alignment is because I will absolutely not deal with any shiz. And I mean, like, If there's someone in my life that I know is not in alignment, I don't even think twice. Like, it sounds brutal, but no, I don't need to deal with that. Now, if I feel like, you know, I need to look at something, I'll sit with my guides for a while and we'll figure it out. All right. So you asking your gifts to leave is you basically saying you want you to leave. You need to accept yourself. Now, I feel like this is a subconscious fear. All right. So you need to be doing some shadow work, or we'll have a look at a private reading for you. All right. Information is in the description box if you do want an individualized, personalized reading. Messages. Don't forget, like attracts like. Power of attraction here. All right, guys. Power of attraction. You're mirroring. Okay, there's a mirror going on. So if you're in fear, you're attracting it. Just be aware of that one. What do you feel? What do you feel? If you're trying to make a decision, and again, if you're a Libra or connected to a Libra, the information is actually being uploaded tonight that's very much about decision making. You have to feel and have an open heart to make a decision. If you are trying to decide something, but your heart chakra is blocked, maybe it's fear, maybe it's anger, maybe it's disdain, maybe it's jealousy, whatever energy it is, it's going to be very difficult for you to decide. That's why we do the healing. Someone's coming to a decision. They don't know what to do. Now, again, if you are not a Libra, you feel disconnected. But is it because you are deliberately disconnecting from people? Because there's two sides of the coin here. All right. If you are looking for reassurance of a solution and you're not a Libra, you need to feel it. And I mean, it's very difficult. Of course, this is not easy. When you're getting into more gift, I mean, especially if you're very gifted, you know, spiritually, they don't make it easy, because this is the thing. What they do is they equip us to get on our next part of our journey. All right. Yeah, Nina. Again, I reiterate, if you are indecisive and you are connected to a Libra, or you are a Libra or have Libra placements and you're deciding something, I would recommend watching the Libra reading. But to make a decision, you need to keep your heart center open. Someone's blocking their heart because they're scared, and then they're wondering why they can't make a decision. The other option is that you've already, and this is the other thing I'm going to say, right? This is the best example. Let's say you're trying to decide. Let's say in your head, you sit and go, right, I'm going to do this option. Option A, I'm going to go with. You go to sleep. You assume that you've chosen option A. You haven't actually chosen it yet, but you're going to tell yourself, I've chosen option A. You go to sleep. You wake up the next day. When you wake up, do you feel like, yeah, I feel at peace. I feel like this is the right decision. If that is you, you've made the right decision. That shadow of a doubt, in my opinion, right? That's if your heart is open enough and you can read yourself, okay? However, let's say, for example, you go to sleep and you wake up with this option A, and you wake up thinking, something's not right here. Something's not right. You need to then possibly reassess that option A isn't the right option. So what you would do is you would go, okay, tell you what, option B, let's give it a day. Let's give it a day. I'm going to choose option B. I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to wake up. How does option B feel to you when you wake up? Does it feel, yeah, I'm at peace? If that is the case, then that's your decision. Now, I'll be honest with you, that's happened with me before, and I'm a Libra midhaven. Oh, bless you, Joanna. Thank you, son. That's awesome. If, for example, and I'm a Libra midhaven, so believe it or not, I can be very decisive, but there's only ever been one situation in my life where I was like, I don't know what to do. And that sounds really arrogant when now I've said that out loud, but I'm being real. So what I did is I gave myself 2 weeks. I said, right, in 2 weeks, because this is the thing, it was a huge life decision. This wasn't a small apples. It wasn't apple or orange. That's for frickin' sure. It was a huge life decision. So apply the timescales as appropriate. I gave myself 2 weeks, and that's how I made my decision. All right. And I'll be really honest with you. My heart was shut because I was in pain. Right. But you'll be guided. All right. Because again, I'm Libra. I do have Libra midhaven. And sometimes even for me, as much as I can be very decisive, sometimes I'm like, oh, this is not so easy. This is a big decision, changing my life. It's a game changer. Could both be right. Depends what it is, Tianina. Why do I feel like with you it's a guy? It's 2 guys. Why do I feel like with you it's 2 guys? They're saying decide. You must decide. The lesson could be that you are learning how to decide. And that's why you're being given these multiple options. All right. All right, let's pull some oracle. They're asking me to pull from the zodiac sign here. The zodiac sign cards. For some reason, they want me to pull from this. Why do I feel like Libra's going to come out? I just got a feeling. Let's have a look. I'll laugh. Bottom of the deck is the 3rd house, which is Gemini energy. What message do you have here, Spirit? What is the message here? Thank you for your likes, guys. I appreciate you. Secret love. The 12th house and Venus. Why is she a little bit sinister looking? Not going to lie. Okay, so it says the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence and valuables. And it says this is the area of your life that is overwhelming you. You yield to a greater cause or power. Is there a subconscious fear around you loving you? Is there a subconscious fear around you loving someone else? Is there a subconscious concern about your love interest and or your love potential and or your love life? All right. Birth of Venus. This is Botticelli, I think. I've actually seen that original painting and it was stunning. But this is the birth of Venus. Okay. Now, don't forget the 12th house is about closures. It's Pisces energy. All right. But it's also illusionary. All right. So if you're in your feels right now, it's building you up to something, especially around love and or the love of yourself. So it doesn't have to be just the love interest. It could be how you love yourself. It's clearing out the old to make way for the new, to start a new cycle, which is house number 1, Aries. Okay. Could be water. You could be a water sign, could be a fire sign. Venus. Guess what signs rule Venus? Libra. Libra and Taurus. You could be dealing with a Libra and a Taurus. You could be a Libra or a Taurus, have Taurus placements. This is also about the unconscious, okay? The universe does have a sense of humor. I will 100% agree with you there. Maybe you have a hidden love interest, or maybe you haven't revealed your love. Maybe someone hasn't revealed their love for you. I'm hearing there's a secret. I'm not joking. I'm hearing and this is an ancestor. Yeah. Me and the guys have had a convo because I'm getting fed up with people commenting like, this is a really non-specific reading. Okay, we're going to go. If you want specific, I'm going to freak people out if need. I'm going to scare everyone if need be. That's fine. You know, that's good for me. I prefer to scare people and be very specific. So, but yeah, I was getting fed up with the comment, with the comments of, oh, could it apply to something other than love? Well, so there's a secret going beyond normal. Light bulb moment. Joanna's used to me scaring her. Joanna's used to me scaring her. All right. Let's pull. They're saying one more. Which side? Left. One more. Let's see. Bless you, Stacey. Thank you for joining us. Let's have a look. I'm getting Aries now. Joanna, bless you. It's been a long road, mate. It's been a long road, hasn't it, eh? We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Right, let's have a look. All in good time. All be revealed. Keep getting Aries. Let's have a look. I feel like they're going to confirm that there's a... Pluto, 12th house. What did I say at the beginning? Phoenix rising energy. Boom. The opposition of Aries is Scorpio, okay? This is also... Pluto is a very kind of revolutionary planet that is death and rebirth. Aries is the rebirth. Scorpio is the death, the phoenix, okay? Phoenix rising from the ashes. You are clearing out, because we've got 12th house, which is also Pisces. You are clearing out old patterns of behavior, all right? To bring in the new, to bring in the Aries cycle, all right? This area of your life that is overwhelming, you yield to a greater cause or power. Your ancestors are guiding you here. Can you see? You've got two ancestors here. There's also a body of water. It could be a water sign. Again, Pisces. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. Do you remember I've been channeling for ages about a slingshot? Do you remember I was channeling that right at the beginning of this journey around March when we started doing these lives? I said there's going to be a slingshot. You're going to be pulled back. You're going to be pulled back and then slungshot into the new life. This is what we've been preparing for. This is what we've been preparing for. That's awesome, Stacey. Congratulations. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Bottom of the deck underneath that is Venus. We are making the last preparations. Well done, Karen. Well remembered. We're making preparations for our new lives, but there's a lot of new energy that's being prepared. All right. They're saying no, not that one. Hang on. Where are we going with this, Spirit? I know where we're going with this. I already know where we're going with this one. Yeah. Yeah. Guess what I'm bringing out, guys. If you don't remember this deck and you're new, we're bringing out the Keepers of the Light again, because there's definitely a message in here. No or yes. Someone's undecided about something because they keep arguing, and I feel like it's a message for someone here. Right, final message, please, for everyone. Final messages. Final messages, please. Final messages. Don't overshoot your shot. Okay, I'm going to tell you something very quickly. If you've got someone coming to you that is, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Oh yeah, I'll do that. Oh yeah, I'll do that. Don't overshoot it. So if someone's going, well, look, I like this, but I think you need to be more like that. Don't sit and go, yeah. You need to compromise a bit. There needs to be a balance. Don't be so happy to kind of go ahead with it and be like, yeah, I'll do that. Don't compromise yourself. You've got to have a balance, because if you don't, at some point, this is going to come back and there'll be a recalibration is needed, Just someone needs to hear that. It's a balance. You need a balance. It's because of this self-love situation that they're unsure of themselves, and they're so happy that this person's like, just be aware, all right? Just be balanced with it. It just means that you're starting as you mean to go on, right? What is the message, guys, that you want to give? It's a female. Here we go. Yeah, look. So this is Freya. She is the ruler of the moon, okay? So this is cycles and phrases. So again, you could have hormonal shifts, because that's also a possibility at the moment. All right. But emotional shifts, emotional changes. It says there is a beginning within every ending. That's ironic. Illusions are revealed and released. Remember I said about The Secret? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If you have been around something that you've like, I can't make this out, that's being shed. It's like this is being, again, the analogy at the beginning where the forest is parting, you can see the path. Things are becoming a lot clearer. Okay, now don't forget we're in a Mercury retrograde shadow period until the 26th. So even though it's stationary, we're still, sometimes the shadow period is worse than the actual retrograde. So just bear that one in mind. All right. But the moon from this ridiculous eclipse energy, all right, is slowly moving forward. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This eclipse energy we had over the last 2 eclipses, the solar and the lunar, which was the beginning part of July, and I think it was the end of June, right? That actually ties up a 2-year cycle from 2018, when we also had a Cancer Capricorn eclipse. Now, you may sit here and think, I can't think of what I'm tying up. There's a cycle of 2 years that's being tied up. Phrases and cycles. Now, there's more than one cycle, because we also had a lunar eclipse at the beginning of May, which was Gemini Sagittarius. Now, we're going to conclude that because we've also got more eclipses coming this year. There's 6 in total this year, all right? So don't forget there's a part 2 coming. So Cancer and Capricorn is that authoritarian energy, addressing authority. Gemini Sagittarius is that philosophical energy. It's about the tried and tested versus the more, revolutionary, the evolutionary energy of society. But it comes down to you in your life as well. I don't understand what that means, Nina. The reflection coming off your phone is this Libra guy. I don't know what that means. Don't forget, you've also got the crow. It's on her right shoulder. There's an ancestor. Someone's ancestor is very connected to them. All right. Final message, please. Final message. You are protected. You've got Archangel Michael. He is also twin flame to Faith. And if you want to know more about that, watch the Libra reading, guys, because this links in. All links in. There is no coincidence to what I say. Protection is here. You are being guided. Okay, guys, this was your reading for today. Have a wonderful evening, day, wherever you are. Libras is going to be uploaded in the next couple of hours, and then the day after will be Scorpio. Hopefully that's been of some help, guys. Take good care of yourselves. Thank you for all your likes and your shares and your subscriptions. It means a lot to me. Until next time, take care.